Hello everybody, you can call me Hunch. I usually make stacks videos, but today I'm going to be talking about macro just for practice. Hopefully I can make some macro videos. I use macro a bit when I called like the top this cycle for the bear chop for 6 months to 2 years or whatever you want to call it. You know, I'm not going to get into that, whether it's the end of the cycle, whatever, but we pretty much called this like sideways chop bear market to a T. But what I'm going to talk about is inflation. I think there's some type of I don't want to say like deceitful behavior going on or reporting going on about whether it's the jobs market or inflationary numbers with the CPI, core inflation, you know, all these things, you know, and whether you believe in the conspiracy that they have to lower interest rates during election cycles in order to keep incumbents. You know, regardless of all that, I think that the Federal Reserve would be absolutely mistaken to lower interest rates. And I know people are saying, well, the labor market is going up. Good. Or the unemployment rate is going up. And what I say to that is good, right? I mean, if we're going to be in this inflationary system, debt, you know, monetary system, the worst thing you can do is make inflation worse than it already is, right? And I think they're not being honest, if I had to guess, about CPI numbers, core inflation, right? I think they're maybe a little more honest about unemployment. But we need to nip inflation in the bud. And I said this when I went on Ordinal's Revolution podcast 6 months ago when I called the top because of Solana meme coins and no new money coming in. We should absolutely not make inflation worse. They should keep interest rates here. They should raise them. They should absolutely destroy all the inflation that came about during the COVID era, okay? Because if you look at your medical bills, your HOA, your insurance premiums, services such as doctor visits, therapy sessions, whatever your service you're using, it's absolutely out of control, okay? Our quality of life is for sure going down. And I think the worst thing they can do is lower interest rates. Absolutely, hands down. I continue to stick by that. Now, will they do that? Probably not. They will probably dilute everybody's savings. And if I had to bet a certain way, that's what I would do. But I think it's appropriate to stay conservative in Bitcoin and stacks because I honestly think the worst thing they could do is lower interest rates. And maybe they are partially honest about the situation. I think the situation is absolutely out of control. I think everyone's quality of life has never gone down so much in such a short period of time. Maybe in the 1970s during an inflationary period with the gas crises and stuff like that. But I would continue to stay cautious. I think we should enter a depression if possible. Absolutely destroy all demand because we know they're not going to cut government spending, which they should. They should cut entitlements. They should cut military spending. I mean, sure, a lot of people will be hurt, but we are destroying future generations. I mean, I don't need to get on a soapbox here to say what exactly is occurring here. But I think we have a long-term crisis, and I think we have a short-term crisis with inflation. I still think if you look around, the cost of everything is just absolutely out of control. I think we are basically scorching the earth with inflation right now, and I think it's absolutely the worst possible problem that we have. So anyway, that's my macro thoughts. I would stay conservative. I think, you know, there's a chance that they slowly, if they do lower rates, they do it very slowly. Everyone thinks there's going to be like this massive cut, right? And money's going to flow in. And maybe they do that, but I think that would be cataclysmic. And I think maybe they think that too. So anyway, you can call me Hunch. That's my macro thoughts. Later.